Yo, what's going on YouTube? I'm back with another video. You guys seem to have liked the last one I uploaded. My first video I uploaded about how much money I make working at my job, working as a maintenance technician, how much money I make. That video got, right now it's at 50 views, and 50 views is a lot for me. 50 views and 3 likes, so I appreciate all the support on that video's gotten. It's just a video I was just recording, and I'm just gonna upload a YouTube video, so I'm surprised that did so well. But this video today, what was I gonna talk about? What did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I was going to talk about how to find the right career path. So, like, say this is more for like if you're like in your teens, if you're in high school, or even if you're in like college, I guess. Like, say like 15 to 20, maybe even 30 years old. So this is gonna apply for a lot of people. So I'll use my own personal experiences and stuff to kind of like give you guys like where I'm coming from. So my whole life, I grew up playing football. I was playing football. I did wrestling in school, but those were my main like activities, like while I was in school, middle school, high school, and that's where I spent most of my time and my free time, really. So I ended up getting a scholarship for football to go play football at a Division II school. They paid for all my schooling, this and that. But that's just like a little bit of my background, and it sounds like the traditional, like everybody tells you, go to college, get a degree, get a job, yada, yada, yada. I'm not here to tell you guys go to college, any of that. Like, yes, I went to college. I haven't finished. I got 1 year left of college, but my last semester I was in college was during COVID. I had just dropped out, and I was like, I'm just gonna go get a job, live my life. But if you're not in college yet, or if you're thinking about going to college, first, if you're thinking about going to college and you're like in high school writing emails and letters to these colleges, don't do what you think you should do because everybody else is doing it. So like, I know when I was getting to college, a lot of people didn't really know what they want to do with their career. So the main thing that people go to college, and it's like, what is it? I think like computer science. Everybody wants to do computer science. I wanted to do computer science at first, but then I started looking into it, and then it's real difficult, takes a lot of time. And then on top of that, once you go through all that schooling for a computer science degree, it's difficult to get a job if you're not already there, like locked in with like your school. It has like a pipeline to a job for computer science or something like that. If you're not locked in with like a pipeline or something like that, it's going to be hard for you to get a job. You just spent $200,000 that you didn't even have for this degree that now you have to spend the rest of your life paying back. So I went to college because I got scholarships to go to college. I wasn't going to go to college, so I decided to major in psychology, political science and psychology. So I liked it. It wasn't too difficult. Like, I passed my classes, this, that, whatever. But the thing with me and why I left school is because I liked sports more than I liked school. And while in school, I had to spend too much energy on sports to be able to do my best, like bring out my best potential in school. So the fact that I went to college for sports, school kind of like threw me off a little bit, even though I wasn't like a bad student, none of that. But I just wasn't really feeling it. And if I was to have graduated with my psychology degree, I honestly don't even know, like, I honestly don't even know where I would be right now, for real. So even like something like what is it, like playing sports in college. Like, if you play sports, only the top 1% make it to that professional level. I thought I was gonna make it professionally to the NFL. I did. I was a pretty decent running back, whatever, this and that. I got a few offers to go semi-pro to play football, but it just got to me. Like, it got to the point where I was like, I'm getting too old to like keep sacrificing my body for something that I might not be doing for the rest of my life. Like, if you're in football, track, wrestling, any like real contact sports, or any sports in general, if you're thinking about going to college for these sports, think about how much money they're paying you. Is this money's going to be paying for your school, going to be paying for your books, and paying for you to live, for you to have a car or an apartment or something like that. So if you don't like the sport you're doing, or if you're sacrificing your body for this sport, make sure that they're giving you the money you deserve, right? So with me, I was a like top prospect out of high school, whatever, yada yada, but I wasn't educated on how recruiting goes and like what's next after high school. I just played football, I was good at it, and then went to college for it. My coach, he told me like I had a scholarship from this one school, and like they were looking at me, thought like I was good, they really wanted me to go. This is the first time I ever heard like any scholarships, like, oh, I'm gonna go to college, like, yeah, let's do it. And I bit on the very first offer. Apparently I had something around like 14 offers, but just because my coach told me about this one offer, and like, oh, the coach really likes you, they want to meet with you, this and that, I'm thinking that's like my only offer, so I went with that. And it wasn't too bad. I got paid a good amount. I got paid more than what my tuition was, so I was getting money back. But just the amount of stress that you have to go through in sports and school, you really got to be on top of it. Like, you really got to be on top of that every day, like waking up 5, 6 in the morning, going to sleep 2 in the morning, like stuff like that. But for some people they can do it. Some people enjoy it. Like, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. But like I said, after COVID, like COVID lockdowns happened, this and that, and then I started thinking like, what do I really want to do? And I tried posting TikTok videos, I guess, trying to do renegade and all that, whatever. But I got up to like almost 1 million followers on TikTok. If you know my TikTok, what's up? If you don't, what's up still? But I got almost 1 million followers on TikTok around the time like 2019, 2020. So I had a decision, really. Like, I always wanted to either be famous or be in the NFL growing up. Those were like my two like highest goals, right? So COVID lockdowns start happening, and that's when I started making TikTok videos. And it turns out people on TikTok started liking my videos. I started getting a bunch of traction. I'm getting partnerships, sponsorships, this and that. And for some reason, I didn't feel like that was what I wanted to do. Like, I was not happy with the TikTok videos I was uploading. And even when the next semester, like 2021, lockdowns are over, everybody's allowed to come back to school. I go back to school, and everybody who's at my college who knew me from the previous year, they're like, what are you doing back? Like, why are you at school? You're famous. You don't need to be at school, this and that. But I think people have like it misconstrued about like what being famous is. Like, if you want to be famous, then you're really, that's that's what it is. You're just a face. You're just somebody people know. So if your goal is to get famous, make sure you're doing it for like the right reasons and the right purposes. Because I was famous, but I wasn't rich, I wasn't wealthy, I wasn't as happy as I am right now from being famous. So always keep it real with yourself and stick to what you enjoy, what you know you enjoy, not what other people enjoy. Was my whole point in that. Once you find out what you like to do, try to figure out how to make money doing that. After I left college, I didn't have a job, pretty much borderline homeless. But just got on Indeed, put, hey, I have good leadership skills, I was a part of a football team, or I have good teamwork skills because I was a part of a football team, this or that or whatever. If you guys if you ever been in any sports or a part of any group thing or anything, like anything you ever done, like, I'm gonna put you guys on some game right now. Anything that you've ever done, any skill that you ever learned, put it on your Indeed account, because that will keep you a job. It could be that you cheerleaded when you were 7 years old, or that you helped your mom pass out Thanksgiving dinners when you were 5. Like, put that on your Indeed account. It gets employers to connect with you, like have something to talk about. Like, it gets people to like you more. Like, you seem like a real person, not like a robot. But yeah, I mean, overall, I guess the moral of this is try to find something you enjoy doing. Don't do what other people are doing or what other people are striving to do, because that's the mainstream thing to do. It's really not that hard. It's not that hard. You don't have to go to college, but you do need a skill. I guess I'll leave it off on that. Not everybody needs college, but I feel like everybody does need a skill. Once you find what your skill is, try to maximize your potential. If you're good at something, somebody will pay you to know what you know, pretty much. So find that spark and go get it. But appreciate you guys. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. I'll talk to you guys in the comments. Subscribe if you want to stay around for another one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.